I'm back.
I know it's been a while. I'm in this. We're in this. And today, I'm gonna be doing a little smoky sunset moment with one palette. Now, of course, you can use any palette, multiple palettes if you would like to. First time, I was not here in my apartment. I was back at home in Dallas, and I literally forgot every single eyeshadow palette that I owned when I went there. I went shopping for other things, and I saw this eyeshadow palette, and I've wanted a new eyeshadow palette. I saw this, so I got it, and then I used it to go out one night, and that's where this is coming from. I'm gonna be using this palette right here by, I am not gonna try to say its name. Juvier. There you go. That's the name. That's what it looks like. I'll insert montage picture here. Great. That's when I got it. First day. So, and I'm literally gonna be using about 5 colors in here to make this. So let's go. I literally bought this that weekend that I bought this too. Why did I buy this? I don't know. I don't need it, but I do. I was trying to think, am I gonna put on lashes for y'all? I'll think about it, maybe I will. Okay, I'm gonna zoom y'all in. Okay, there we go. There we go. Ah. I don't really prime my eyes. I mainly just use foundation. I use the Hourglass stick foundation. And I kind of just do that on my eyelids too, to cover up like the veins and discoloration or whatever. So it's basically all I do. But use any primer you want. Ooh. First things first.
First things first, I'm the realist.
Let's get the brushes out. First, I literally just like to go in with this dude right here. Okay, so it literally just looks like this. And this is from It Cosmetics. It's all over shadow brush. I don't know if you see that. But basically this just came from like a trio brush thing. It came in this. It came out a little bit ago, but anyway, it's basically just a pretty big, like it's not that small. It's pretty large, just like fluffy brush that just goes all over. That's basically all it is. That's all I really had to say. And then we're gonna take this shade right up here. It's Kessie? Ooh. Maybe. But it's basically that one right there. And it's just a off-white. It's kind of like a cream color. And we're just gonna take that and literally just dust that everywhere. Whatever, okay. Next, we're gonna go in this brush right here. This is actually from the same brush collection as the other one, that It Cosmetics one. Basically just looks like this. And this is the crease brush. And it's kind of the same look as the other one. It's just smaller. It's just a normal crease brush, for being real honest. Then we're gonna go in with this shade Nana right here. We're basically just gonna take that and literally just go in the crease here. And just kind of put it in this outer V and then bring it in. And we're just kind of doing circular motions out here. Just bringing it up just a little bit out here. And just using the brush, like not putting any more product, because we want that smooth transitioned look, no harsh lines.
Today, sisters.
Hey. Okay, so after you have that down, then we are gonna go in, hello. Now we're gonna go in with, I'm not even gonna try to say that. That one right there. We're basically just gonna go in with this one. Oh, and I'm going in with the Jeffree Star, the Morphe by Jeffree Star brush in JS5. It's kind of just like another crease brush, but this one is just more tapered and a little smaller than the other crease brush because we don't want this, like we're gonna put this like kind of where this is, but we don't want it to be super, we want this more in the crease to add more dimension. So then we're just gonna go in that, take off the excess, and then we're just gonna start inside the crease over here, bringing that down to that lower V a little bit, then just start buffering it in. We're just blending it slightly up out here, but not like a lot, because we still want that dimension. Okay, now when that's done, I'm gonna go, then after that, we're gonna move on to the next color, and we're gonna go in with this Kogi, I think is the color, but it's basically this one right here. And it's just a very bright cranberry color. And we're gonna go in with the Morphe Jeffree Star brush JS6. And it just kind of looks like this. I don't know if you can really see that, but there we go. It's tapered like the other crease brushes, but it's thinner. So it can really get into that crease, and that's what we want to do because this is really going to add dimension. So we're just going to get a little bit, not much, just on this side. Then we're just going to pat that down in the corner a little bit. And then we're going to take the rest and just start putting that like right inside the crease. Not going up, still going in a little bit into closer to the inner corner, but keeping it right in that crease. Then we're gonna start buffering it up a little bit, just to make sure that there isn't a harsh line. Not really to bring it up all the way where the other colors went, but just to make sure there's no harsh line there. Do the other eye. See if y'all can kind of see that. So then once that is kind of buffered up, then we're kind of basically done with that. What I'm gonna do is take that big brush that we took in first with that Kessie shade, and I'm not gonna put any more of that shade or any shade on there. I'm just gonna take the brush and just kind of go along the edge and just buff it out a little more. Good and blended well. And I'm just doing like some circular motion, some just like buffering, and like I am now, this is something I do, you don't really have to do it, especially if you want that kind of rounded smoky, then keep it this way. I do this, and I've done this before. If you watched my kind of Valentine's Day look, I did this. If you haven't,
Go watch it.
so I basically just get some translucent powder, and then I take the sponge from Morphe, just this guy, the one that's tapered, and I just take this sharp edge on this side. I just kind of scrape it to where it's mostly just on the edge there, and then I just go like right here where I'd want that wing to be, and I do it to both sides. Just so then, especially when I do my under eye and I bring it up, whenever I sweep this away, it'll keep this look of like, I like doing that with my eyeshadow. I just think it looks more badass, if we're being honest. But I mean, if you don't think it looks good on your eye shape, or you just don't like doing that, then totally don't, like, you don't have to do this. It's just something I like to do
Personally.
Okay, so then we're gonna move on, before we do the rest, to the bottom lash line. So basically what I'm gonna start with is I'm gonna take this little brush. This is from the Jaclyn like eye brush set she did, that came in like this packaging right here. And this is gonna be the JH42, and it's basically just like small little brush like this. It's kind of like a small packing brush, but this is really good for really getting under there and like buffering out at the same time, but really getting under there so you're not like making this really like, you don't look like a raccoon. Okay. So we're gonna go in with Nana, which was that very first shade. And we're just gonna go right under here. Okay, side note, my battery's about to die, so I'm gonna go plug it in and we'll be right back. We're back. Sorry, my battery died and I only have one battery, so I'd wait for it to charge. But now, so we left off doing the under eye, everyone. I'm gonna switch brushes.
Switching it up.
Okay, I was going with this dude. Now I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna go with this guy's from that It Cosmetics like trio. It's called a smudger. These, just thin. It's basically like that. It's just bigger. And I'm just gonna use this for the time being. So we're gonna go in with that. We're still on that Nana shade. And we're just taking it right under here. Very close to the lash line, waterline. And when I first have the color on there, I'm just kind of stamping it and going it like this. And I'll stop it about when it gets halfway on my pupil. If you really want to get specific with it, stop right there and then I'll go in and blend the rest kind of in a little bit, but I don't want to like put a bunch of color up in here. Brush this on my hand to get the excess off. And then I'm just gonna kind of use this just to buff that out a little bit. Oh, the tangent I was on earlier was my eyes have, like, not always, but like my eyes water so much now. So much. Like even just doing that, my eyes started to water. So when I went to go get my eyes checked, because your girl has the worst eyesight ever, and so they're inflamed. She gave me these drops and I'm really scared to use them because she said that they burn. And I also just forget because you have to do it in the morning and night and I forget all the time. I need to do it. I'll get it together. See me like, that's why. Now that we have that and we kind of buff that out, I'm just gonna do the other eye really quick. Hurts. Okay, now we're gonna actually take this brush as well. And we're gonna go with that second color, this one up here. Just get a little bit of that, stamp it, and then we're just gonna stay on this outer portion more. I'm not gonna bring this in as far as we did the other one. And then at this point, I'm gonna take this brush right here. It's from the Jaclyn Hill collection. This is JH40, and it just kind of looks like that. And it's just kind of like a pencil brush, but it's not as dense as a pencil brush. It's a little bit thinner, fluffier. And it's basically, I love using this to kind of blend underneath there because it's kind of pointed. It gets all up in there. We're gonna use this. Oh my gosh. Y'all. Like, I'm not being over dramatic right now. Like this, my eyes like the Niagara Falls. Okay.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not.
Now, that's done. We're done with that. That's all good. So now we're gonna do the top of the lid. Okay, so I used two colors for this. We're first gonna go in with this color, that one right there. My just flat brush right here. This is the Jaclyn Hill one, the JH41. Just gonna wipe it off of anything that might be on there. Then I'm just gonna wet it. And then we're just gonna take that side.
That's a lie. I didn't do that last time.
We're gonna take our finger and we're literally just gonna stamp this sucker on. Yes. Now any further, I am gonna take that Jeffree Star brush where we put Kogi, whatever that is, and we're just gonna stamp some more of this on that edge where we put some of that gold, just to kind of, you know, buff it all together and go into the crease. Like literally 2 little strokes. Because we don't want to really add any more product in there, but we want to get that. Now, we're gonna take our finger and we're just gonna take this one right here, this really gold shade. Like I don't know if you're gonna tell, but like that. I don't know if you can really tell. And we're gonna do that thing where you just tap it right in the center. Now, we're gonna do some inner corner. I just literally just improv this. I didn't do this last time, but I kind of like it. Basically what I did was, it's basically a little, like a light blue metallic. It's just this like light blue. Yeah, so that's basically what I did. So now, after that is done, now we're gonna wipe off that craziness that I have on my face. And I take this doodad right here, it's from It Cosmetics brush. Just looks like this little guy. It's very soft, but I literally just whoop, 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 whoop. Yes! Now, we're gonna move on to eyeliner. I'm gonna do eyeliner and I am gonna do lashes. You're welcome. And I will be right back. Ooh. We have lashes on. It was a little bit of a struggle. Almost had a mental breakdown. And I know this one probably looks really wonky because I'm looking at it and I'm like, I cut it wrong, okay? And I didn't feel like putting on another pair. Yeah, I cut it so wrong. This one looks okay. This one is just like, pfft, but that's okay. So,
a few moments later.
okay, before my camera dies, I love y'all so much. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked it. If you did, smash that like button. Leave a comment what you would like to see next or anything you'd like. But stay nice because I'm fragile. Ooh. I love y'all so much. Subscribe because I promise I'm getting it together and I will post. I promise. Also follow me on Instagram and Twitter if you want, but I post more on Instagram. Follow me there. Love y'all. Stay chill.